Hi, friends. It's Susan Smith with StampCreatively. I did a recording a minute ago where I was live and all the things, and it kept kicking me out. So I'm trying it again, and I'm going to do it this way. And then I can post it with the pictures of my cards because I love my cards. So let me show you what I've done. This is one of the new stamp sets it's going to be released in September. Stampin' Up! Has online exclusives coming out in September and then the September to November catalog. So we have two things coming out in September. As demonstrators, we get to pre-order it a little bit early and play with it. I try really hard not to get too attached because I still have August camp to do where I can't use the new things because they can't get them and it tortures my people. So I'm going to show you this. It is called Under My Wing. Whoa, turn the lights on. Forgot to turn them on earlier. Sorry, I just blinded all of us. This is called Under My Wing, and I'm going to show you what I've done, and then I'm going to do a different version for us. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is Under My Wing, and it's going to be available to customers starting September 1st. I liked the words. It's got sending you a little tweet, thinking of you. Thank you for taking me under your wing and with love. So I did some cards. I did them Tanya's way, the Wonder Basement. She and I work together on Wednesdays. We're going to be back on Wednesday. And I love the way she watercolors. So this is one that has the hot foil system and the dotted Swiss on top with new ribbon. These are snowflakes, but I put them in just because they're all so beautiful. Then I did this one, and this is silver. Then I did this one with gold. I put the blue snowflakes in my tree so they look like flowers, and I use window sheet. This one I stamped directly on, or I foiled directly on the watercolor paper. This one I used window sheet. Now, because I want to do it different one more time, I've already done my dotted Swiss on my watercolor paper. And we're going to see if I can watercolor on top. I also want you to see how many times I've used the silver. And I still get the dots. This one was done with this. And whether you get the silver or not, it still makes a dot. So it gives you that, I can see all of my dots. I don't have any dot issues. So now I want to show you how Tanya watercolors. So I have my stamp positioner, and I'm going to use my basic beige. Because of the humidity and all those other things, when I want to watercolor, it's been having a tendency to bleed, and that frustrates me because I love watercoloring. Oh, I need to move this one. And yes, I have 4. And I have 4 because I lost one, ordered a new set, and then the lost was found. So that's why I have more. So I'm going to press this down with the basic beige. And that is going to give me the outline of my birds and branches. Can you see that? It's perfect for me because I can see to watercolor. So I've put here's my inks. I have Cloud Cover, Balmy Blue, Pecan Pie, and Old Olive. Here's my little watercolor, my water. I like to watercolor with an Old Wink of Stella. We know it's dead because it's black on the end. Because she still has a little sparkle in her sometimes. So now I'm going to go over my branches. And I was just curious to see how it worked with the dots already on here. It may not make any difference. The reason I wanted to try it was we had at a team meeting last week. Oh, see, we'll see if that dyes brown. I had a team meeting last week. There were 7 people here doing 6 hot foil projects. That was too many. Either it's going to be a friend has to bring theirs, or I have to get a second one because there were just too much wait time. So for a class, I could watercolor these I could hot foil these in advance. That way, that's one less step they have to do. If I'm going to have them do this much watercoloring, we don't know. So now I've done all of my pecan pie. This is the Old Olive. And I don't add a lot more to it because I like the variation of the shades. So I will watercolor until there's almost not any in here. I don't know where you are, but today it's hot in Indiana. Holy smokes. I love watercoloring. And I like doing it this way because I'm not worried about if it's going to bleed or if it goes out of the lines. It looks totally fine. Okay, so there's my old olive. The other thing I love about watercoloring is I can go back and add more if I want to darken it, but I'm happy. Now I'm going to take my cloud cover. I live in the woods and we have lots of pretty birds, and we get some really pretty bluebirds. Now, if I tried to color this bird the same color as my bluebirds, you wouldn't believe the color. They're so blue. But I'm going to mix a little balmy and a little cloud cover. Put a little pecan pie on the tail. And then I think I'm going to be done. And again, watercoloring, part of watercoloring, the beauty of it is you don't have to stay in the lines. Now I have a Stamp and Write marker. I know we don't carry these anymore. I could definitely use a blend. And I just put the little beak on. I want to make sure this is dry. So I'm going to heat emboss it for just a minute. So the first two, when I put the second color on, I used the Secret Sea because I just liked the way that looked. See that Secret Sea on there? I'm going to use espresso this time because I like to do it a little bit different so we can see which one we like better. So this is the early espresso. I don't have to push super hard. I'm just going to go over it real easy just to make sure I don't miss a spot. And if I do, I can do it again. Oh, look at that. It just looks so good. Again, didn't know if I could do it with it on there or not with the dotted Swiss. So which one do you like better? Do you like it in the espresso or in the Secret Sea? They look similar but so different. This one's almost looks like I did it in black. And this one just isn't that, I mean, I still like it. And I can foil it. So now I'm going to go ahead and layer it. I'm going to layer it the same way. I'm going to go ahead and put this behind here. I'm not going to change the color. We're going to do it just like this one because I already changed one thing. I mean, why not, right? So this is the Secret Sea. It's just a little bit bigger than my watercolor paper. Now, I'm going to crease this down. I want to add that pretty Secret Sea ribbon that's right here, right here. I've tied it here and here. I think I like it better back here. So I'm going to tie it back here. It's Secret Sea in gold. I thought it would bother me that I had gold and silver, but it does not. The mixed metals are pretty. And the gold isn't that gold where you can't mix it with the silver. Of course, I mix even when it's bold. I mix because I like to mix my metals. My rings are never the same. Like I will layer gold and silver, and then of course I mix in a little rose gold because why not? Gotta scooch it down just a little bit more. Then I think I'm going to move it to the top so I don't cover up so much of my bird's tail. Oh yeah, I like that. So I could leave it like this, or I went through the textured tree ring, which is an online exclusive embossing folder. You don't see that much of this, but I like knowing that it just didn't look right to have the cloud cover not textured. I mean, it's kind of like the hot foil. I didn't think I was going to love it as much as what I do, but why have a card that doesn't have hot foil when you could have one that does? It's kind of like, why have one that doesn't have embossing on it when you could have one that does? Look, this is one of the ones from the kits. I know that, so we're gonna put this on. I can't wait to hear. You'll have to tell me which one you like better. Come off. And then you'll have to tell the Wonder Basement how much you love her watercoloring technique. I still want to add some snowflakes because I think they're beautiful. And I'm going to stick the white ones in as flowers on my tree. They are so very subtle, the sparkle that's in them, but they're also so very beautiful. All right, friends. So here we have espresso with it foiled in advance. Here it is with Secret Sea foiled after. And here it is, Secret Sea stamped with window sheet on top. So hard to decide. So many beautiful things. I guess basically what I'm saying is it's a no foil thing, or no fail thing, right? All right, friends, thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye.